heard about this project, which admittedly was pretty recently, it really caught me on two different fronts. One is that in my work over, gosh, 20 plus years now in sustainability, clean energy, green building, what's always interested me the most are projects that bring together what I call the 3 E's. There's environmental restoration, economic productivity, and then an increase in social equity. And that's often a hard triple win to pull together. This project is really doing that. The other hat, my more recent gig, is this thing as First Lady. And in that, the first initiative that I really engaged in was the issue of hunger and poverty, because long before I ever thought I would be in this position, I was pretty blown away to realize that Oregon is one of the hungriest states in the nation, with hunger rates higher than Appalachia. And a few months ago, the governor and I were in Independence, and we were there to kickstart a summer food program there, and I was really struck at that event to realize that the largest clientele for that food bank location were farm workers and the Latino community. The same people who are producing our food are struggling to get enough to eat themselves, and that is totally unacceptable. Unacceptable. At that event that made me a little bit ashamed of myself, and that was that I really had no idea prior to just a few months ago that so many of the people who produce our food are still living in slave conditions right here in Western Oregon. That is also totally unacceptable. I credit Larry Kleinman and Pecune and the folks who were involved with that. I'm really excited to be part of this today, and I hope at the end of the evening you will have your passion for this bumped to an even higher level, and that we will really be successful in getting this project totally funded and totally up and running.
Thank you. I had a little conversation with him about, if you remember the times that I took him to the labor camps. We took him to the labor camps with a number of state senators and representatives, and he said, I remember this. I remember those conditions, and he was there when we first built our first housing project, Laurel Monteced. He was there when, he's been there throughout the years. So, he wants to be part of this project. He wants to see this project success. So without further ado, we want to call up the team, the construction team, that's the members of those teams, to talk a little bit about what they're doing. And it's amazing. This is another example of the unlikely doing the improbable to achieve the amazing. So let's hear from the construction team.
Thank you, Ramon. How about we get Patrick, Javier, and Stephen, Jim over here?
Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Thanks for coming out. It's great to see so many faces here. For all intents and purposes, this project is a dream job for Communitecture, my firm. It's the type of work we love to do, fusing good design with ecological and social sustainability. But the real story behind this project, the one that we're going to tell from years and years and years down the road, is about how a community came together and created something that not one person could do alone. There's no doubt the accomplishments Pecune and its extensive community have created It's an impressive list. And as you look around the room today, we see a community expanding beyond those that have been involved in the workers' rights movement. This project has been an impetus for a long and growing list of designers, builders, vendors, volunteers that previously had no interest, maybe, or very little interest in justice rights movements. We're overjoyed that so many people care about this cause, and we hope that our contribution will help contribute to the empowerment of this great community. Thank you.